Optimization. I mean, look, it's the worst it's ever been. It doesn't matter if you have like a super beefy computer, you got a mediocre computer, slightly out of date computer, console. I know PC Master Race. Okay, look, doesn't change the fact that a lot of people play on console. But look, I put together some clips here just to go over it. Everybody has issues. I mean, it's just the further I push in the end game, the worse it gets. I'm talking about, I found 4 towers that overlapped last night, and I went ham. I juiced. I got 5 mods on all my maps. Then I desecrated for the 6 abyss mod, and I didn't even put the delirious with the distilled on there, because once you start juicing all the maps and then you run the distilled so it's always like delirium, I average like 9 FPS, like 9 to 15 FPS, and it's unplayable. Every single time I fight a boss, doesn't matter how many mods are on the map, what's going on, the boss will just freeze for a second or two and then just, they kill me, which, let's look at that right here, actually. Look at this. And my inputs completely stop. Like, watch this. Ready? He goes up, my input stop. I didn't pause that video. Watch this. It just literally stops. Bloop. That happens every boss fight. Every freaking boss fight, man. It doesn't matter. There's a clip of here in Doriani we'll watch. Literally, like every 3 seconds, it just stutters like that. And now look, I have the game on PS5. I've put probably 800, almost 900 hours on the PS5 version. And I have on my PC, I have it as well. My PC is a little older, okay? I'm running a 2070 Super and like the original Ryzen 5. Now, back in Dawn of the Hunt, when I made a Blood Mage with like an Ice Comet crit build, it ran better on my PC. So I played that build on my PC. Now, I'm not fortunate enough to have the money right now to get a nice PC, or, you know, being a streamer, I don't have a Starforge. You know, I'm one of the lower on the totem pole guys. And it sucks. But I mean, people have 40 series, 50 series, and they're still having these FPS drops. And there's, you know, there's tricks where you can literally, I'll just let this play in the background. There's tricks where you can go in and you can basically change the sound channel to low. Dynamic color. My problem with dynamic culling is when you turn that on, the animations, it just doesn't render the animations. So you don't know what's hitting you. I mean, the raised fields, like the one from Act 1 where it's in like the cornfield, absolute worst. Anytime there's ignited ground like this, FPS is so bad. Look at this. This was me trying to do a map. Look at this. Look at the rubber banding. Look at how slow I am. There is no, like, how does this pass? How does this pass? Like, how do you release it in this state? You know, especially if you're going to release this and you're going to be like, oh, we also have console in mind. It is literally unplayable. Like, I don't, you know, now that I'm at endgame and I'm really, really trying to push for juiced maps, like just off maps alone without rarity on gear, I'm hitting like right around like 240, 250% rarity. And the Abyss, you can't see the green things on the ground. They're dead for 5 to 10 seconds, and then you go in to get the loot, and then the poison balls are still sitting there. Make them despawn when all the enemies are gone. But like, there's so many times that I have to just wait and wait and wait and then go move in. And there's so many maps where you can't see the ground. The visual clarity is just so bad. This is Mark's build, and it's just completely tanking my frames. But like, Act 1 through 3 was okay. Once I got to Act 4, it's when the cracks started showing. And then when I got to Endgame, it's just been a nightmare. And like, I'm level 93. I was up to like 4 bars of XP. It was all gone last night once we started doing like the super juiced maps. There's nothing I could do. I just kept dying to stutters and frame drops. And like I said, it doesn't matter what kind of PC you got. I also want to talk about the chilled ground. Everybody seems to be in agreement that chilled ground is the most toxic cancer fucking mod ever, because now in Rise of the Abyssal, they have, look at this, like the blood comes out from the wall. I was looking, and it's so dark, it just pushes you and kills you. Like there's the visual clarity, man, attached with the FPS drops. This is the raised fields. It's just so bad. Now this, I go like itch my shoulder, so that's on me. And then I die to a... But regardless, you can see how bad the frames are. But here's the Doriani fight where it just... Watch how much it stutters and just completely drops for like a second at a time. Ready? Watch how bad it is. Look at that. Yeah, look at all the stutters. Look at it. It's so bad. All I'm doing is fighting a boss. It shouldn't be like that. But yeah, chilled ground needs to go. And now in Rise of the Abyssal that you can't get any like good mods on a Waystone. It's all negative. It's always chilled ground, ignited, shock ground, temporal chains, elemental weakness, and it just rotates. Player has less maximum resistances. This is just unacceptable, and they've been really quiet. It's like, dude, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, where did nobody play test this, or was it to the point where they were like, it's been just about 5 months, we got to drop it? But like, at least it's early access. Just come out and be like, yeah, look, the performance is really bad. We're gonna do our best to work on it, and we'll put out patches as we fix issues. Something, you know what I mean? But this is just, it's unplayable. And like, I really like this league. I'm really enjoying the Abyss. We've closed like 747 pits already. You know, but the more I juice up my maps, the more, look at that, the screen tear. It's impossible. You know, it's like the further you get in the end game and the more you try to juice maps to get gear, to get loot, to really craft your own stuff, it just gets impossible. Yeah, it showed 18 FPS there, but it's got to be lower than that. It has to be. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of make a video about this, I guess, and just show how bad it's been. Like I said, usually my PC runs it a little bit better, but you know, times are tough, man. A lot of people can't afford $4-5 grand for a top of the line PC. I know there's GeForce now, but like, you got to pay for it, and I think, you know, you don't have a loop filter with that, and I think you can still get the same issues. But yeah, it just, something's got to change, and they got to get rid of the chilled ground. Because like, when you get chilled ground and then the game slows down like this, you literally will, like, I'll shoot Galvanic like once every 5 seconds. It's just so bad. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, where's GGG with an optimization patch? Anything. I've tried everything. Cleared the folders, people saying like the app data, clear like the safe mode cache for like the PS5. I've turned down all the settings. I've, like, you know, performance wasn't that great to begin with, you know, last league, but this, and like, you know, I would love to run with other people on stream and play, and it's just impossible. But anyway, optimization, everybody knows it's a pain point. They've been really, really quiet. Where are you at, GGG? Come on. This is, it's literally, it's just unacceptable at this point. All right, you can't drop a good league and change stuff around. I know a lot of people are still unhappy with the balance of skills and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's moving in the right direction. But this, you can't release a patch like this. You can't. Anyway, boys, check out our build. Galvanic shards, shock burst. Come hang out on stream. We're live every night, Twitch and YouTube, and yeah, let me know how bad your experience is, because as you can see, that's horrible. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.